Hey everybody, so I am back today to do the death tag, and I was tagged by Accumortis to do this tag. I will put his YouTube channel link below so you can check him out because he is one of my favorites. He is a very bright and creative individual and I enjoy watching his channel, so hopefully you guys will too. And I will probably tag the Kilted Goth to do this tag because I know that he is very entertaining himself and he would probably get a kick out of doing this. So, without further ado, number one, how do you want to die? Well, I don't think anybody really wants to die. I don't know, well maybe some people do, but I personally don't. I would like to be a vampire and live forever, but I know that's fantasy, so I guess the generic answer would be to die in my sleep without knowing, you know, just to pass away peacefully. I guess most people would say that. If I had to come up with something unique, I think maybe to be on some sort of amusement park ride, like a crazy roller coaster or something, and then have the cart just fly off the tracks and crash to sudden death. It'd have to be sudden death. I don't want to be, you know, smashed into the pavement or into the wall and still be alive and in agony. So might as well have fun while you're dying. So yeah, maybe like on a roller coaster and then you just fly right out of it. Number two, what will happen to your YouTube channel? My YouTube channel, nothing. It'll probably just stop. I don't think anybody I know really wants to take over my YouTube channel. Yeah, it would just probably fizzle out. Number three, who will you leave your money to? As far as my money, I don't have a lot of money, so I would probably leave it to my 9-year-old niece because she's the closest thing to a daughter that I have, and I'd hope she'd be able to use the money to do something fun, you know? Don't just let it sit there and, you know, rack up interest and never get to do anything with it. Maybe she can like go take a fun trip or something like that in my name. But I know it says money, but as far as other things that I have, I would probably like individually like dole those out to different people in my life. Like I have 2 guitars and some amps, a banjo. I'm like looking around the room because I'm in the music room actually. What else do I have? A keyboard. All my musical equipment I would probably give to my friend Tim because he is a guitarist himself. He had his own band. They were called Mask, M-A-S-Q-U-E, and now they're changed to Mask's Funhouse because I think like not copyright, but like name, like somebody else had the same band name. But yeah, he plays like 80s type of rock metal stuff, so I'd probably give my stuff to him so he could use that. All my like clothes and makeup and things like that, nobody in my family would really want, so I would probably give that to my friend Kelly because she is also goth and metal and probably would enjoy those things. And other than that, I don't really have anything else that I think is worth giving away, so yeah, that's about it. Number 4, what will happen to your body? I don't want to be burned, you know, cremated. That's never been something that I've wanted for myself after I pass away. I would probably just want to be buried in a cemetery with the rest of my family. I don't know, I know like a lot of like goth people say like, oh, like cemeteries are like, you know, so beautiful and, you know, they like going there. I always have been that way, not just to be like, you know, cliche like goth, but I've always really liked cemeteries. I think, and I always thought they were beautiful, and I always used to like to take pictures there and stuff. So I would like my body in the cemetery with a nice headstone under like a nice tree or something. So yeah, stick me in the ground in a box. What do you want your funeral to be like? This is question number 5. I know Akimura said the same thing. He doesn't want a funeral in a church. I don't either. I don't like churches. I think churches are cool in the fact that they themselves, like the architecture is beautiful. Like I like going to see different types of churches to admire that about it. But as far as being there, you know, for soulful purposes, I just feel like churches are cold. I've never liked them, even when I was little and my parents used to make me go. I hated going there. There was something about churches that I just did not like. It just felt so like phony and, like I said, just like a cold place. So I would not want my funeral in a church. I'll have to tell my family this. I would like something probably outside. I know they go and bury you in the cemetery afterwards if you have that type of a burial, but I would think I would just want my whole, you know, to do outside. I don't know, in a nice wooded type beautiful area, maybe by like a stream or a lake or something. That would be nice. In the fall. Hopefully I'll die in the fall so I can have the nice foliage and feel one with the earth. Number 6, what will you miss the most that will exist after your death? Well, obviously my family and my friends. I'll be dead, so I probably won't be missing anything. But if I have to think about it now, yeah, my family and my friends I would probably miss the most. I'd miss music, you know, just that's like a huge thing in my life. Like I revolve my life around music. I play music. I listen to music constantly. I go to like see bands play and friends' bands play. So I think that if I were dead, I'd be sad that I wouldn't hear like new music. And this is the last one, number 7. How will you want to be remembered? I don't know, I guess as a good friend, a caring person. I always try to do things for people in my life that I care for and I love. I don't think that I'm a selfish person. I know I can be stubborn and I kind of like things to be a certain way, but if someone were to ask me for a favor, I would, if I could do it, then I would do it for them. I don't like to say no to people if they want something. So yeah, I guess I would like to be remembered as a, you know, a good friend or family member, a caring person, and I don't know, maybe somebody creative and that like to do things out of the norm, I guess. And I'm sure people won't have a problem remembering me that way because that's how I've been basically all my life. So yeah, so that's the end of that tag. I thought it was a little creepy, but you know, to think of those things, you know, nobody really wants to think of death. Well, I personally, I don't, but it was just something different to do. And oh, and then speaking of death, I have, you know, Jareth, David Bowie over here dead. Miss him so much. He's awesome. But thank you guys so much for watching, and like I said, I'll put Akimortis's channel down below so you can check him out, and I'll put the Kilted Goth's channel too down below, so if you want to check his out after he does it, if he does do it, so you better do it. And I appreciate you guys watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe so I can continue to make videos. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself, aren't I? So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Ugh, it's like raining out here today. It's so shitty and crummy out, and I have to go walk some dogs, and I really don't feel like doing it in the rain. It's just another rainy night without you.